Gemini, to your end of the month reading of April. Hope your friends are doing great out there. If your friends like this, please like and subscribe. Okay. Gemini, let's see what's going on with you at the end of the month. Oops. Two more. I think we're done. Yeah. One more, friends. There it is. Look at that. The world coming out. Oops, the world upside down over here. Hindsight is 20/20. Feeling self-involved. Really worrying about yourself right now at the end of the month. Putting yourself first. How nice is that? Time to take care of yourself. Been giving a lot of energy to other people, doing things for other people. Now it's time for a little self-involvement. Getting ready, you know, to go get those new clothes. It's time for you to have new clothes. Maybe you've already bought the family all new clothes, new shoes, and you got nothing. Moms, we know this, right? And even dads sometimes too. You know, it's like, I made sure the wife had shoes. I made sure the kids had shoes. I didn't get any shoes because I couldn't afford them at the time, or however, or I'm too busy to do so, right? So you're just, at this time, you're really kind of worrying about yourself because it is time. It's time to give you some nurturing. Time to nurture your needs. Put yourself first. Yes, accelerated motion. It's probably something that maybe you've been dreaming about or you knew that you needed to do, but you've been just putting it off. Even if you're working so much, you might not be giving yourself much attention. Just going to work, right? So you're going to take a day for yourself, take the rest of the end of the month for yourself, however it is, but putting yourself first is very important. Okay. So getting straight into the situation is taking place in the present, the recent past, and the near future. Yes. Fulfillment of wishes, and that's what it is. It's like, I know I need new glasses. I've been putting it off forever. I can't see. That's me. Wait a minute, that's me. I got to go do that, you guys. I don't have Gemini in my chart, but that is definitely me. So putting yourself out in the dark, that is really what that is. There's no light for you. You have been keeping yourself in the dark. You have not been doing things for yourself. And it doesn't mean that it's the unhappiness so much as it is really just keeping yourself from not getting the things that you need to do for yourself, the nurturing. Okay, so in the near future, your heart chakra is going to be open because you're going to feel so good about this. So if you just need a day off and time to just relax, maybe you've been putting extra hours in at work and you need a day off just for yourself, in the near future, that's going to really open up the heart chakra. It's going to make you feel way better. I see that light just, you know, if I could see this over here, maybe we'll get another sun card. But yeah, definitely feeling the light where you don't feel like you're in the dark all the time. Okay, so going over here. Straight into the recent past. Keeping yourself in the dark. Not the happiest. Yeah, definitely. Because you know that you have the accelerated motion. The accelerated motion is over here. But I would say that over here... the accelerated motion for yourself is upside down, but for everybody else, it's going this way, right? Because I'm giving you all your wishes to come true. So if the kids needed glasses, or the kids needed shoes, or your daughter wanted those beautiful nails, you know, you've been doing all those things for them or putting in those extra hours for the boss, making everyone happy. However you want to see it, my friends, you're making everyone happy around you except for yourself, right? Because you put yourself last. Like I said, it's so common for parents to do so. I know I do it all the time. Everybody does, right? Because we want to make sure everyone around us is happy. So you're not giving your deepest, darkest secrets to yourself. You're actually not even, with the High Priestess upside down in the past, you guys, you're not even really thinking about it. Not really 100% thinking about it, because it's just one of those things. It's just so normal and so natural. It's like one of those things like, well, I know I need shoes, but little Jimmy over here, he's got to go outside and run around, and, mine are kind of falling apart, but he literally are shoving those big feet into these little shoes, right? Which is so different from mine falling apart. So yeah, little Jimmy's going to totally get shoes, and you're not going to think twice about it because it's your duty to do so, right? So even though you're not feeling the happiest because it comes up every time you put on those shoes, you're like, God, I need new shoes, right? But you still haven't done it, right? Yeah, it's stalemate. You're not going after that. You're not even you're going to throw that away. You're not even going to try to think about that at all. Right? So just take it however it resonates, right? Whatever doesn't resonate, of course, go ahead and throw it away. I'm just using examples, right? So, yeah. And maybe it's because your shoes are a little more expensive than what Jimmy's shoes are. Or maybe Jimmy's shoes are more expensive than your shoes. But it doesn't matter. He has to have his first. The kids have to have stuff. The boss has to have work done, and he's working you overtime. And you have not had a vacation. You have not even feel like you even have a day off. Maybe the paperwork is, way up here. However it is, right? So whatever it is, it's you not really empowering yourself to do anything for yourself, okay? And you're not going to take that control. You're not. In the recent past, you're not taking the control because you feel seriously like the control is already where it's supposed to be. So therefore you come last, right? Not having the time, not having the resources, not doing this, not doing that. You know what I mean? So however it is, it feels like there's really nothing you can do to be really in control of this situation. So you're just going to wait for the perfect timing. Yeah. And for a lot of you, yeah, it's money issues, not having the funds to be able to do both, right? Or not being able to take that day off because you don't have the funds to take a day off, right? Because if we take a day off, friends, we're going to lose money. We all know this, right? So you're like, I'm not going to lose money because I need to go take a day off. Yeah, I'm weary, I'm tired, So that's why it's kind of like in the back of your mind thinking, but not really up front. It's kind of like that, I wish I had a day off, or I wish I could get new shoes. But then you're like, before you know it, other things are getting so busy around you, you don't even think about it anymore. It's just like upside down. It's like, I don't know. I forgot all about that, right? And then your husband be like, I thought you were going to go get new shoes. And you're like, sure, I forgot about that. I'm so busy. I can't remember everything, right? So getting over here to fulfillment of wishes, now it just feels like the universe is opening up and saying it's time for you to be self-involved. And you're feeling this, and it's in your energy, and you know it's time. Spring is in the air. Things are much better for you. You feel like it's time. You can really start accelerating that motion to get going for yourself. You do have a little bit of confusion because I think that even to get your fulfillment of wishes, it's kind of like, it's still something that feels a little imbalanced. But you need to be the Empress and get out there and do the things. Be the Venus that you need to be. Venus takes care of herself. You need that nurturing towards yourself. And like I said, a lot of you are moms, really, or dads, really more worried about the family than you are yourself. So there wouldn't be, you want that self-involvement. It feels like, this is the time. So if you guys are looking and worried about the confusion of, is it time for me to do something for myself? I have the prosperities now to do so. I just don't know if it's the right thing, right? Some of us, we kind of do that because we're not sure, right? Because we don't want to, if there's that sun coming up. Like I said, we're waiting for that sun card. This is going to bring you the happiness and the fulfillment for yourself. So don't think for any second, for those of you who feel guilty that you're doing something wrong. No, the universe wants you to take care of yourself just like you take care of your family. And these are family cards. And yes, it does feel like the imbalances over here is this kind of like feeling guilty. Should I do it or should I not? I want to. And you need to really step up to that plate and really go do the things you need to do for yourself, Gemini, because now is the time. Yes, you're going to have this big transformation. So if you're ready to go buy a new wardrobe, you're ready and you have the finances to do so. With the Sun over here and this prosperity card is telling me you have the finances, you have the time. So go ahead and take that and let go of that energy that's trying to hold you back, telling you that you're doing something wrong. No, nurturing yourself is not doing anything wrong. If anything, it's doing everything right. Okay? As we say, you know, happy wife, happy life, right? You want everybody in your family to be happy, right? Your kids want you to be happy too. You know, just imagine how they're going to feel when you come home in those new shoes or those new glasses or those, you know, that new hairdo or whatever it is that you know that you need to have. It's going to make everybody around you happy too, because you've done something, and they're going to see this transformation within yourself because you're going to be glowing, and it's going to make everybody happier too, plus yourself. Your energy is going to change. It's like, put your swords down, stop fighting yourself. You don't need to do that anymore. It's now time for you. Absolutely. So whatever it looks like you want over here with the accelerated emotions, and you see what the things that you want, you can now bring that ship to you, allowing yourself to do so. Okay. And for those of you who know you're already going to do this, this is a very wise choice. Okay. So if you've already made the plan to take the vacation or to do this or do that, that is very good. It is very wise, and it's showing this is the best move you can make. The heart chakra over here. Don't steal from yourself. This is going to bring in the 10 of Cups. That's the happiness of the whole family. Like I said, because, you know, you got the happy wife, happy life. You have the happy mom. Everything's better. Happy dad. Yes. Right? So everybody can be happy. And if you don't have kids or any of those things, you're just doing it for yourself, you're going to feel better. Your work is going to see you happier, and it's going to make them happier. And they're going to be like, wow, look at them. They're so, you know, vibrant, and wow, look at their new hairdo, or however it is, friends, right? But it's going to make you feel great inside, and it's going to really open up that heart chakra, and it's going to make your heart sing. Let's put it that way. With the Queen of Wands coming out, this is something that is in the near future. This is going to open up even more creative things, and people are going to notice too the integrity you have towards yourself. Wow, you know, she's a queen, he's a king, right? And they really did something for themselves, much needed. There's probably even people around you that know it's much needed, especially if they're family. You know, maybe your husband or your wife has even been telling you, you know, you need to go do something for yourself as well. But you always might have that kind of guilty conscience and a little confusion of like, no, I need to do this, right? But no, this is going to also bring in different kinds of creativities within yourself because your energy has changed. So you're going to feel more magnetic towards the world, and better things are going to open up for you in different social ways, different kinds of ways. And this is that Cups Overfilled, the fruitation card. And yeah, it's going to, because you're going to feel different. So with your Cups Overfilled, you're going to feel like you finally made where you need to be, right? And I just can be like that dancing, singing person, you know, feeling wonderful. Yeah, and this is because you finally made it to the goal that you were looking for. So there is definitely this big like conclusion in itself, and you know, getting back to where you are, and then people will see you as this, you know, starry-eyed, happy, soulful person. It's like I said, doing things for yourself is very inspiring, and it changes the energy around you. So where you're feeling lower energy over here and just kind of washed out, low energy, but still running and doing all the things you're supposed to be doing, right? Except for taking care of yourself. And now people are going to see you in a different light. And this is going to open, like I said, open you up to the creativities of doing more things, because you're going to be higher energy. feeling good about yourself, right? Giving that self-love. And that, my friends, is really what self-love is about as well. So, okay. So the angels say it's really about communicating clearly with yourself about your own self-love and your own nurturing. Okay. And now is the time to really do so. You know. Yeah, but it's definitely up to you. Remember that. It's up to you. But it definitely, you know, choose a new direction. And the new direction is because you want to be able to do the things for you. Okay, this could open up more romance. Okay. So trust in the universe that this is good timing for you and that, you know, everything's going to be fine. And yeah, nurturing yourself brings in the abundance of all kinds of things. Okay. And that was it for you, my friends. Until next time, peace and love.